In the near future, Earth is teetering on the brink of irreversible climate collapse. Extreme weather ravages landscapes, sea levels rise to swallow coastlines, and biodiversity plummets. Amidst this bleakness, humanity increasingly retreats into virtual reality to escape the deteriorating conditions outside. This is the world where our protagonist, Alex Mercer, a brilliant yet disillusioned VR programmer, resides. Alex has grown weary of VR worlds that offer mere escapism without addressing the root cause of Earth's decline. Determined to make a difference, Alex embarks on a bold project to create a VR experience that mirrors the unparalleled beauty of Earth before its decline, while subtly educating its users about environmental conservation and sustainability. This virtual paradise, named Terra Nova, becomes an instant sensation, a stark contrast to the grim reality outside. Terra Nova is not just a place of refuge, it's an interactive hub where users are engaged in environmental missions that mirror real-world activism, like reforestation campaigns, virtual protests against polluting industries, and educational quests that teach sustainable living practices. The VR world grows into a global movement, sparking hope and inspiring action among its users to bring about tangible environmental change in the real world. However, the rapid rise of Terra Nova catches the eye of a powerful conglomerate, Virtual Horizons, which sees immense profit potential in Alex's creation. Virtual Horizons attempts to buy out Terra Nova, planning to transform it into a monetized platform that prioritizes profit over environmental advocacy. When Alex refuses to sell, the conglomerate resorts to cyber attacks and legal maneuvers to seize control of the virtual paradise. Faced with the threat of losing Terra Nova, Alex is thrust into a fight that spans both the virtual and real worlds. Alongside a diverse group of allies met within Terra Nova, including an environmental lawyer, a hacktivist, and a charismatic influencer passionate about climate action, Alex battles to protect the integrity of the virtual world they've created. As the conflict escalates, it becomes clear that the struggle for Terra Nova is a microcosm of the larger fight against climate change. The conglomerate's attempts to commodify and control the virtual space mirror the exploitation and misuse of Earth's natural resources that led to the planetary crisis. The battle lines are drawn not just over a virtual world, but over the future of the planet itself. Themes of escapism versus activism, the potential and pitfalls of technology, and the deep human connection to the Earth are woven throughout the narrative. The story raises compelling questions about the role of virtual reality in addressing real-world problems, the ethical implications of creating worlds that offer escape from those problems, and the power of collective action to drive change. As the final showdown looms, the stakes could not be higher. If Alex and their allies fail, Terra Nova will be lost to corporate greed, and with it, the global environmental movement it inspired would be dealt a crippling blow. But if they succeed, they not only save their virtual paradise, but also reignite the fight to save the real world from climate collapse. The novel ends on a note of cautious optimism, with Terra Nova preserved as a beacon of hope and a call to action. Yet it leaves readers with a compelling question. Can virtual reality truly be a catalyst for real-world change, or is it merely a distraction from the urgent work that needs to be done? In virtual reality's last stand against climate collapse, readers are immersed in a near-future sci-fi narrative that is as thought-provoking as it is thrilling. The novel challenges us to consider our relationship with technology, the environment, and each other, urging us to think critically about the choices we make and the world we want to live in. Through the lens of Alex Mercer's journey, we are invited to imagine a future where technology and human ingenuity come together to combat one of the greatest challenges of our time, climate change. This story idea comes from one of our authors. Should they write it? Tell us in the comments. Do you love this premise, or do you have an even better twist? Our writers are listening. Drop your thoughts below. Your feedback shapes what gets written next.